Hi, guys. Welcome to the Dyson Sphere Program. My name is Tom, and this is episode number 30. In today's episode, we're going to work on automating our factory production lines. We have a few production lines that are obsolete and not producing what we need. For an example, our energy matrix, the red cubes, are not getting enough hydrogen. And so, therefore, we cannot do any research. So, we need to up the production of hydrogen. We also need to look at the proliferator MK2. In the last episode, we did not proliferate it. So, we're going to proliferate the MK2 and also get the proliferator MK2 on the correct belts to proliferate the rest of the factory. So, with that said, guys, let's get started with this episode. All right, so the first thing I want to do here is work on proliferating the MK2. I think I have an idea on how I want to do this. So, what I want to do is cut off this line here. And I need to find where I'm storing all the proliferator MK2, which is right here. So we'll take those out of the box. And we will empty the belt of proliferator MK2 until we get to the proliferator MK1, just like that. And so I'm going to delete these assembly machines, the MK1, because they're directly feeding into the proliferator MK2. And as you can see, we're not getting our extra product. So let's delete these factories. And this is going to be a short-term fix. What I'm going to do is use the proliferated MK1 that is stored in all these boxes to proliferate our MK2. And this way we can begin to empty all these boxes out. Definitely a bad idea to store so much proliferator. So my mistake, I should have listened to you guys. Okay, so let's think about what line I want to draw from. This is the main splitter that I'm using to split the proliferator to the rest of the factory. So I'm going to delete that line there. And what I'm going to do is I can't go over that. So if I flatten that belt like this, actually, it should go around and over and down. Like that. Okay, and then this proliferator will proliferate the MK2s. And once we use up all the proliferator MK1, we can think about redesigning our proliferator. So let's use an MK2. I do realize these sorters take extra power. So maybe we should be looking at that when we use sorters. Okay, so this is good. So I'm just going to copy and paste this to the rest of the factory. All right, excellent. Now we just need to... I'm just going to delete this belt for now. We can reuse it. Okay, and then I'm going to empty out this proliferator or the spray coater. and make room for the MK2. We could fill this up here like that. Okay. And now we just need to route the proliferator MK2 to this splitter right here. And then that will proliferate the entire factory. And I'm wondering if I could get a belt in here. So let's rework these belts here. So we need a belt going in like this. And this is going to be the MK2 proliferated. And out with the yellow belts over here like this and up. And this can go over like this and like that. Okay. I think that's going to work. Now, it's kind of funny. We actually don't need this splitter any longer. So this belt looks like a roller coaster ride for my products. Okay. Just like that. So this looks good. So now we have a way to get rid of the MK1 proliferator. And the last thing we need to do is belt over the proliferator MK2. And we could just do something like this. Really simple. Nothing complicated. Bring it over here and into the splitter to feed the rest of the factory. And yeah, that solves that issue. So one problem down. So in it goes. And it looks beautiful. We'll empty this belt of proliferator MK1 as well. Okay. And we'll store the rest of this into the boxes. And we got a bunch of MK2 proliferators, so maybe we can feed this on the belt. Okay. Actually, I think we could feed our spray coaters. Like this one is full of yellow, so we can empty out the yellow here. Well, that feeds really quickly. I think it's a good idea to empty these all out. Maybe I'll do for a few of them. Because the MK2 proliferator is just far superior than the MK1. Yeah, what a mess I made. Oh boy. What a mess. Okay, so that will fix that spray coater. And so that's going to be proliferating using MK2, and then we can empty this one as well. This is our hydrogen, which we are lacking severely here. So we'll upgrade the belt here. Okay. Excellent. Let's use the proliferator that's stored in my inventory and put it back into the box. We don't want to waste anything. And I guess we could place a box here and then just store the remaining proliferator MK2 in there, and then we could just belt it onto there or sort it on the belt. Okay, excellent. So the next thing to do is to start producing more hydrogen. So we're going to expand the production of these refineries so that we can continue research. As you can see here, we are researching thruster, but I'd be at a very slow pace. So let's fix that. So we need to automate. Well, I don't think we're going to automate just because we need to produce hydrogen really quickly here. So let's replicate some oil extractors and some oil refineries. So we're going to need a couple of stacks of circuit boards. We will also need some steel. Okay. And we need some stone brick, which we have plenty over here. Okay. And we need plasma exciters. I believe that's what they're called. And we have a box of them stored here. We'll take 2 of those and let's replicate, let's say 4 of the oil refineries or the oil extractor. And then we want to replicate as many oil refineries as possible. And let's try to get a full belt of oil. As you can see here, we are not getting a full belt of oil. Let's remove the MK1 proliferator and let's get the MK2 in there. And then let's upgrade the MK1 belt to the MK2. And this will give room for more oil refineries on the belt. And let's delete the storage tank. And we'll go in here with the oil. Okay, excellent. And then we're going to have to delete this. And we're going to have to delete this for now. Let's just hope we can remember to rebelt that over. And so now let's extend our belts here. That is the hydrogen belt and the refined oil. We'll do the bottom here as well. Okay. Okay, excellent. This is looking good. So let's also extend the output belt or the input belt of oil. And so let's copy and paste some oil refineries down. This is going to be pretty demanding on the power grid. These take a lot of power. Yeah, 1.63 megawatts. That's crazy. And the reason for that is because we are using extra product here. And extra product requires more power. So there's a price to be paid for creating extra product, but that's all right. We have solar panels on the equator. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Let's get a few more in here. Okay, and we'll do the same thing, just copy and paste. We are lacking a item. Yes, we are. All right, let's just upgrade our sorters to the MK3. I know they take more power and we don't really need them, but for convenience sake, I want to get these factories put down in this episode. Okay. So that's 18. And what we'll do now is we're going to get a full belt of oil, but let's figure out how to belt this back over here. I think what we could do is reverse this belt like this. And then, so that's okay. So we could go around here with the hydrogen. And that's going to go into the hydrogen tanks and be proliferated. Okay. But that's just one side. We need to also, we should probably, can we, yeah, this belt's in the way. So what if I did this? Because this is an oil belt that's feeding into, what's that product? So we're using oil to make sulfuric acid right down here. So we will reverse the hydrogen. We'll come over. Yeah, it's messy. I know. Okay, and so the hydrogen is going over there. Excellent. Now we just need to get the refined oil over there. And I think the best way is going to not reverse it with the refined oil. We can just come down like this and over and into the tank. Did I flip this? Yeah, I did flip this. So let's flip it back. Okay, there. Excellent. So we are storing everything that we need correctly. Okay, and so now we need to get. Well, let's fix these belts over here real quick. So let's reconnect the Proliferator MKII back to its original place. Like this. All right, and then we need to split the oil off back to this belt. So I say we just stick a splitter here. like that. And in goes the refined oil. And then we can belt this over here. Actually, no, we can't do that. Can't do that because it's not proliferated. So that's a mistake. It's a mistake. We'll fix it. We need to actually bring it from here. This is proliferated, this refined oil. So what we could do is do something like this. I think it's proliferated. It's proliferated with the MK1. And we could connect it here. Okay, excellent. So that fixes all the production lines that I deleted to make room for this. So the last thing we need to do is get a full belt of oil. So we have a few oil seeps over here. So we'll draw from these. Yeah, I'm really excited for the planetary system. I hope that's going to help us eliminate a lot of belts. All right, this is almost done. We just need to add our Tesla towers down. Okay. Excellent. So now we have 3 oil seeps, and we will now belt this over here. Our beautiful bots doing their work, refueling my inventory with belts. Love it. All right, so this is the oil, and that oil is going to come here. And let's see if we get a full belt of oil. So here it comes. It's being proliferated with the MK2. And down it goes to feed all the oil refineries. Okay. It's coming. Is it going to reach these last 2? Ooh, yeah. It's going to reach them. Okay. So excellent. So we got them all 3 running. Beautiful. Okay, so our next issue we need to solve is that we're going to fill up with a lot of refined oil here. As you can see, we're on our 4th tank. And once our 4th tank is filled with refined oil, that's going to stop the production. So we need to continue to add more tanks for the oil. So what we'll do is redirect the oil into the tanks and back out onto the line like this. And so now we can store more of it. Excellent. All right, so this is looking good. I think another thing we could do is limit this box to this to about 5 stacks. And then once that is all filled, it will redirect the hydrogen onto this belt here that also feeds our research. Okay, excellent. Let's take a look at the energy matrix lab here. Are we proliferating this? No. So let's also proliferate the energetic graphite to be an MK2. And let's empty this out. Okay. Okay, excellent. And so we have a lot of. Okay, so there we go. So now this is all being proliferated with the MK2. And then that's also going to help the energy matrix research quicker, I think. Let's check it out. Let's empty out the MK1 energetic graphite until we hit the MK2. We need to upgrade this belt here. There we go. All right, here comes the MK2 proliferated energetic graphite, which is right here. We'll upgrade this belt. Here we go. Let's empty the remaining energetic graphite that's proliferated MK1. Excellent. So now these are using both MK2 proliferated materials, and this will be updating very shortly once it gets through the remaining energetic graphite. Okay, so it's actually producing extra product. Very nice. And then we can upgrade this belt. Let's see what this looks like if we actually do a speed up. So you got extra product here, and then you got the speed up. Oh, it's all backing up now. Nice, nice. Look at that. So now we could probably add another matrix lab to help research quicker. Beautiful. Yeah, this MK2 proliferator is awesome. So let's just do extra product. This extra speed up is consuming too much hydrogen, so we can't really keep up. Okay, excellent. Let's also, before we end this episode here, let's fix the magnetic coil here. So this is all being sprayed with MK2. Excellent. So all we need to do is upgrade our sorters. And then let's switch this to add extra product speed up. And let's also remove the Proliferator MKII from the spray coater. And so now our copper ingots are being proliferated with the MK2. Okay. So we also need to upgrade that belt or that sorter. Okay, excellent. So this thing is chugging along. That's so crazy what the Proliferator MK2 can do to a factory with speed up product. Jeez, that's so fast. Imagine if we had like 20 of these factories on an MK2. I can only imagine what an MK3 is going to be like. Okay, excellent. So that's going to help the magnetic coils. We can upgrade that belt. And that's going to help the rest of the factory. Okay, excellent. So we're backing up there. All right. Before I end the episode here, thrusters is done. Excellent. I'm going to take a look at the planetary logistics system and see what materials or components are required to produce these things. So, yeah, there's a lot of new materials that I'm seeing in here. So, let's try to find. I know what that guy is. So, let's remove this for now. And we need the super magnetic field generator, 1,000 blue cubes, but only 250 red energy matrix. We need the magnetic particle trap. Interesting. So we'll queue that up. That's 800 energy matrix. And then we need, what is it? We need the graphene as well. So those are the three materials we need: super magnetic field generator, the magnetic particle trap, and the applied superconductor. And then that will allow us to automate the planetary logistics station and the conveyor belt MK3. Excellent. And then we'll just add that back into the queue. And excellent. So we have everything we need to be queued up for the next episode, episode number 31. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. This episode was just all about updating outdated production lines, and we did that. So, with that said, guys, you guys have a good day, and we'll see you in episode number 31. Take care. Bye.